What's up, Spotlight Nation? Get ready for a whirlwind of news that's shaking up Hollywood and beyond. We've got the gripping premiere of Task with Mark Ruffalo and Tom Pelphrey, introducing us to characters on opposite sides of the law in a high-stakes cat-and-mouse game. Will Agent Tom Brandes catch Robbie Prendergast, or will Prendergast's complex life get the better of him? Stick around to find out. Then, we're diving into a powerful stand from the entertainment world. Over 1,300 film workers, including Oscar winners like Olivia Colman, Mark Ruffalo, and Javier Bardem, have signed a pledge. They're refusing to work with Israeli film institutions they say are implicated in genocide and apartheid. This is a massive statement from Hollywood's biggest names, and we've got all the details on why they're taking this stand. And the impact of this bold move? We're exploring the full story behind this boycott, inspired by past movements and echoing calls from Palestinian filmmakers. What does this mean for international cinema and the ongoing conversation about justice and human rights? We'll break down the significance and the potential ripple effects across the industry. Finally, we're looking at the sheer scale of this artistic protest, with over 1,200 artists refusing collaboration with Israeli film productions. From acclaimed directors to beloved actors, this is a united front demanding change. Don't miss any of these crucial updates. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single story. The highly anticipated series Task has kicked off with its first episode, Crossings, immediately thrusting its main characters into a tense confrontation. FBI agent Tom Brandes, portrayed by Mark Ruffalo, finds himself on a collision course with his target, Robbie Prendergast, played by Tom Pelphrey. The episode masterfully sets the stage by exploring the complex lives of both men, though one character's journey is developed with significantly more depth than the other. While Agent Brandes' struggles with alcoholism and personal demons are presented, they sometimes feel repetitive, leaving the audience yearning for more insight into his background despite Ruffalo's compelling performance. In stark contrast, Robbie Prendergast emerges as a multifaceted character, his life a tapestry of work, criminal activity, and the challenges of single fatherhood. Pelphrey expertly navigates Robbie's blend of strengths and weaknesses, making him an instantly engaging figure. The narrative truly ignites when Robbie's latest job goes awry, revealing the far-reaching consequences of his actions and setting the FBI task force, led by Brandes, on his trail. Though the beginning of Task, Episode 1 might feel a bit drawn out, the episode successfully builds momentum, leaving viewers eager to see how the story unfolds, especially after Robbie faces a dire choice. The series shows promise if it can maintain this gripping pace. Don't go anywhere, because the world of cinema is making a powerful statement next. We're talking about a bold move by over 1,000 artists refusing to work with Israeli film institutions. A significant number of film professionals, exceeding 1,300 individuals including celebrated actors like Olivia Colman, Javier Bardem, and Amy Lou Wood, have taken a powerful stance by signing the Film Workers for Palestine pledge. This commitment involves refusing to work with Israeli film institutions that they deem implicated in genocide and apartheid against the Palestinian people. The joint statement from this group highlights the critical role of cinema in shaping perceptions and stresses the moral imperative to address complicity in the ongoing crisis in Gaza, especially in light of the International Court of Justice's ruling on the plausible risk of genocide. Inspired by historical boycotts, such as the one against apartheid South Africa, these filmmakers and actors are responding to the calls of Palestinian filmmakers to refuse silence and actively work to end oppression. The pledge specifically targets institutions like festivals, cinemas, broadcasters, and production companies, emphasizing that the aim is not to boycott individuals, but rather institutions perceived as benefiting from or supporting Israel's actions. This collective action represents a significant moment for the entertainment industry, demonstrating a commitment to using their platform for social and political change. But the story doesn't end there. The artistic community is speaking out in even greater numbers. Get ready for the full scope of this unprecedented boycott movement. More than 1,300 actors, directors, and producers have united under the banner of Film Workers for Palestine, making a strong declaration to boycott Israeli film institutions they identify as complicit in genocide and apartheid against the Palestinian people. This impactful pledge boasts signatories such as Academy Award winners Olivia Colman, Mark Ruffalo, and Javier Bardem, alongside a host of other prominent figures in the film industry. Their collective statement underscores the urgency of the current crisis and the need for governments and individuals alike to address complicity in what they describe as unrelenting horror. Drawing parallels to the successful cultural boycott against apartheid South Africa, the group is inspired by Palestinian filmmakers' calls for the international industry to reject silence and actively work towards ending oppression. The pledge specifically targets Israeli film production and distribution companies, sales agents, cinemas, and other institutions that have not endorsed the full rights of the Palestinian people. This movement, amplified by statements from actors and directors, including descendants of Holocaust survivors, represents a powerful nonviolent tool aimed at challenging impunity and advocating for justice. And this wave of solidarity is expanding even further across the globe. We're revealing the extensive list of artists joining this critical cause. A monumental boycott campaign is sweeping through the international film industry, with over 1,200 artists, including actors, directors, and various professionals, pledging to sever ties with Israeli cultural institutions. Operating under the collective name Filmworkers for Palestine, these individuals have accused Israeli film bodies of being complicit in genocide and a system of apartheid against the Palestinian people, as reported by The Guardian. This initiative draws significant inspiration from the successful cultural boycott that was instrumental in dismantling apartheid in South Africa. The campaign calls for a firm refusal to collaborate with film festivals, cinemas, broadcasters, and production companies that maintain partnerships with the Israeli government. The movement has garnered support from globally recognized figures such as Yorgos Lanthimos, Ava DuVernay, Olivia Colman, Mark Ruffalo, Tilda Swinton, Javier Bardem, Riz Ahmed, and Cynthia Nixon. Screenwriter David Farr, whose family history includes Holocaust survivors, expressed his deep distress over the actions of the Israeli state and urged fellow artists to break their silence. Organizers have stressed that the boycott is directed at institutions deemed complicit, not at individual Israeli artists. This significant pledge specifically names major festivals like those in Jerusalem, Haifa, Dakavive, and TLV Fest, aligning with growing international scrutiny of films addressing the conflict, such as The Voice of Hind Rajab. This is just the beginning of our deep dive into the news that matters most. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap and all the ways you can stay connected. That's all the news that's fit to print. For now, we covered the tense premiere of Task, the massive boycott by over 1,300 film workers led by Olivia Colman and Mark Ruffalo against Israeli film institutions, and the full impact of this artistic stand. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight for more in-depth coverage, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and drop a comment below to share your thoughts. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.